Well, good evening, everyone. Welcome along to Business Owners Smashing It Online. Hard to believe it's Tuesday again, isn't it? I think I say that every week, but it really is hard to believe it's Tuesday again. So 7 days sort of seems to come around, I think, every 3 days at the moment. So for those that don't know me, my name is Nick Cree. I'm your host for this evening. And in fact, I'm the host every time on Business Owners Smashing It Online. So if you haven't been before, welcome. It is all about helping you with your online journey, helping you to use some of the online tools, apps, and strategies to grow your business, to be more effective, to make more money, but also to spend a whole lot less in that process, just by using some of the things that are available to business today. I remember when I first went into business, it was really expensive, and it was prohibitively expensive to use some tools like this one that we're using right now, Zoom. But these days, everyone can set up a free account, and it's available for most businesses. So we have technology in our hands today that even sort of 5, 6, 7 years ago, we just didn't have. So tonight, we are looking at the lifeblood of all businesses, and that's generating leads. And there's a whole lot of people out there that talk about the best ways to do it. But fortunately tonight, we have the authority on lead generation and business in the room with us, and that's Colleen Woodstock. And she'll be sharing with us later on some of the things that she's learned and some of the things that she does with her clients and customers, and with some of the large businesses that she's worked for. But before we get into that, how about we just do a quick round? Let me find out who's here tonight. So maybe if you just unmute yourself, if you're okay doing it, and tell us who you are and why you're here tonight. What are you hoping to get out of tonight? So who's going to be our lucky number one? Was that Nicola putting up her hand?
It's all right.
All right, you're on, Nicola.
Sorry, I muted myself again. Good evening, everyone. Hello from New Zealand. I'm tuning in tonight to find out some more about email marketing and what works and what doesn't work, and how to get people onto your list and keep them on your list. My background is in video, so I run a video production business called Love to Video, and a flagship product or service called Moving Memories, which is about saving life stories. So awesome. That's me.
Excellent. Welcome along. Good to have you here.
Thank you.
All right, who else have we got here tonight? Hello, Colin.
Are we all tonight? I've come along tonight. I'm just, as some people know me, I build franchise systems. And because of COVID, nobody's building any franchise systems. So what I've decided to do is to reintroduce a series of workshops that I used to run very successfully, called Little Voice workshops. The little voice is the thing at your back of your mind that says, no, you can't, you hate public speaking, I'm too old, I'm too fat. That's caused by the amygdala. So I successfully ran these workshops for over 300 people at 12 at a time. So I'm going to reintroduce them. So tonight, I'm hoping that I can pick up some tips on how to secure people to come along and change their lives.
Awesome. Excellent. Thanks for that, Colin. And good to have you here. All right. We've got, I think David sort of piped up there at some point.
Yeah, so my name's David Fisher from the video company. So we've got a few extra video people and a few people from New Zealand, which is really great. So I'm here tonight as usual. Nick's always got some great apps and great training, and here we are. We're going to learn more about marketing and lead generation, all the rest of it. So it should be a fantastic night.
Excellent. Excellent. Well, welcome along, David. All right. Who else have we got here tonight? I'm just sort of looking through this. G'day, Peter. How are you?
I'm happy to.
Sorry, you're not Peter, you're Owen.
Oh, we've got two Peters here. We've got Dr. Peter and Peter B. All
Dr.
right. Well,
Peter, you go first.
B.
Oh, Peter B.
Okay, sorry, Dr. Peter. My name's Peter Beckett. I'm the village marketer. I'm an Aussie who lives in Thailand. And for 30 odd years, 36 years, because I'm an oldie, I've been helping people how to sell their services without selling anything, because I really am against traditional sales techniques. I'm here because I love the online tools that you provide to us, Nick, and I'm looking forward to listening to you, Colleen, because I've been doing email marketing for years, but my opening rates have been going down and I'm not sure what to do.
Okay.
So I'm blessed and happy for the opportunity to be here. Thank you very much.
Awesome. Well, I think that's a problem that everyone's having at the moment. So, and it is a bit of a challenge. So, yeah, so good. So hopefully there was some things tonight, no pressure, Colin, that'll help with some of our lead generation tonight. Excellent. Good to have you here again, Peter. And Dr. Peter.
Dr. Peter, that's me. Okay, I have been for the last 25, 30 years working with transitioning businesses who have come across the glass ceiling and they can't understand how and why other people are succeeding and they aren't. So I've been, A, I've been showing them, but B, I've also done a master's and 2 doctorates to find out the real reason for that and what's been holding them up. I now have that magic bullet, and that's what I teach. And I have about 12, 13 courses out there showing people how to do that. And I teach one-on-one for businesses that want to grow. They know their stuff, they know what they're doing, they know their customers, but they can't understand why they can't grow. And that's what I do very quickly, very straightforward. Once they see it, they can't forget it.
Awesome. Excellent.
Your silent partner.
Excellent. Oh, good to have you back here again, Peter. All right. Who else we got? Any newbies here tonight that would like to jump in? Hello, Hayley. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. So I'm a Kiwi who's just recently relocated back to Melbourne, and this is the first time I've come along. So I just wanted to kind of, yeah, I guess hide in the corner and see what it's all about.
Excellent. We called you out then, didn't we?
That's right.
And what part of Australia have you relocated to?
So we're in Melbourne, Victoria.
Melbourne. Awesome. Excellent. I'll be getting nice and cool, just like New Zealand there.
Yeah, a little bit different to Gisborne on the east coast of the North Island. So yeah.
Oh, you're from a cool place. That's
Yeah.
really nice, that Gisborne way.
It is.
Excellent. Well, welcome along tonight. All right. Who else we got? Time for a couple more and then we'll crack into it.
I'm happy to say hello.
Oh, hello, old one.
Hello, Nick. Good to see you again. It's been such a long time. Let's stop meeting like this. All the regulars. Hi, I'm Aldrin Alternate, for those who don't know me, known as the Media Queen. What I do is I help people get their message to the masses using online and offline media. Very passionate about inspiring more truth and good news in the world, particularly now since COVID. I've had a rocket up my backside to share truth and good news with the world since COVID has hit, and I'm doing a lot of online events. I have 3 monthly events that I run. I've got the Free Publicity Secrets workshop, which my next one is coming up on Thursday, free workshop online for 4 hours. I've got my Global Good News Challenge, which actually has its 1-year anniversary in June. We've got a 6-day challenge coming up for June. Thank you very much. We have different monthly challenges where we share gratitude and good news. And then also the Mass Media Tribe meetup every month as well. So I keep fairly active with all of that. And they're great ways for you guys to promote yourself as well. And what I'd like to get out of tonight is I would love to know how to attract and convert customers in effective ways, which of course is the title, and to build list of subscribers, and even one great tip tonight I'm sure will be worth being here. So thank you, Nick, for doing this and for your amazing events.
Thanks, Aldrin. Thanks, Aldrin. And yeah, that's often all it takes too. Just one good thing that you take away, not just one good thing you take away, but one good thing that you implement. That is the secret to growing a business. Imagine if you did just one of those a day. That's 365 things that you implement a year. You'd be growing faster and better than the majority of businesses in Australia and New Zealand. All right, well, let's kick on here. And we do have an agenda for tonight as well. And if you weren't sure where you were, it is the Business Owners Smashing It Online meetup tonight. And our agenda is we have some cool online tools, which I shall run through very shortly. Then we've got our main presentation with our guest speaker tonight, all the way from Melbourne, which is Colleen Woodstock, and she's going to be talking about how to build a list of subscribers, attract and convert customers in the most cost-effective ways. We'll have time for questions, and I think we've got a prize draw tonight. We'll find out, and then we'll talk about the next event and close off. All right, but for now, it'd be great if you could, if you've got your phones handy or your computers handy, to come and check in either on, well, on the platform of your choice. So it can be LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, whatever you use to check in. 2 reasons why we check in. For those that have been here, I keep talking about this, so you'll know this. But for those that are new, is that one is to help obviously spread the word about this event here. And sometimes it just reminds people that it's actually on. They've registered and then they realize, oh, it's on. But the second reason, which is more important, is it helps to build your own digital profile on these platforms, so that when other people are having a look at you and what you offer, often they'll go to your profile and they'll just sort of have a look at some of the posts you've got. And if you scroll to the bottom, you'll often see the, you know, your check-ins there. So rather than just having the coffee shops you go to or the casino or wherever it is that you hang out, also good to have some business things that you're hanging out at, because that really demonstrates to people that, you know, you're active in the business community and you're active in your own business development as well too. All right, so to check in, I mean, on you probably know, but on Facebook, just tap on where you would normally post, and you will have a menu pop up from the bottom. One of the items in the menu is check-in. If you tap on that, it would bring up some events that are around by you. Now, you may or may not see Business Owners Smashing It Online. If you don't, just go to search at the top, and then you can type in Business Owners Smashing It Online. It'll pop up, and then you can tap on it and check in. Now, feel free to tag me into it, tag Colleen in. If you're here with someone, tag them in, or if there's someone that you think should be here, you could cheekily tag them in as well too. Feel free to take a photo of the screen if you like, and the people that you're with. All right. So next. All right, so let's move through to our first segment, which is the cool online tools. So I will share my browser so I can show you what we've got for you tonight. All right, I think it's this one here. All right. Now, I think you should be able to see my browser screen. Just give me a thumbs up to let me know that you can see it. Great, perfect, excellent. All right, our first online tool tonight is, actually it was one that was introduced to me by someone that was here last week, and it's one called DIIB, DIIB.com. So what DIIB is it is a, really is a platform for your SEO, for you to be able to see what's happening with your search engine optimization. So rather than using Google Analytics or one of those platforms, this organizes it in quite a nice way and brings in things like your social media and other platforms as well too. So you create an account. It's free to create an account. And once you've done that, then you can add your website. So it's free for one website. So then you can add your website and you can add your social media channels. So you can see down on the square on the right-hand side below the circles, it says data channels. And you can see that I've added Google Analytics, Facebook, and Google My Business. And then you can see that it's got a website rank. So immediately when you get in there, it will have a look at your website and say, well, how well is it doing? So this one here, it's got an A- for traffic. So we're getting a reasonable volume of traffic through here. Got a C for social. And what that means is there's probably some opportunities to get some more traffic in from social media and some more interaction on social media on the site. So it could be that, you know, sharing blog posts or sharing comments with links back to the website. A visitor experience, it's a B-, so there's some opportunities there to improve the usability of the site. But here's the biggest opportunity. It says that the mobile is C-. So that means that the site is probably a little bit slower on mobile devices. and could be improved on those devices. And as you know, these days, the mobile experience is the most important thing for Google when it's ranking your website. So having a fast loading, good experience on mobile is the most important thing. It's more important than having a good desktop site. So, so that there is an opportunity to work on that area of the site. And so what it gives you also are some things that are possibilities to work on. And so you can click through these here and then start working through the list of items on the dashboard. Now, in order to work through some of these, you do have to sign up and pay for it. So, but the great thing is that the monthly subscription fee for this platform is $19.99, which is pretty good. If you're subscribing with something like SEMrush or Moz, you're paying over $100 a month for that platform here. So $20 a month on this platform to get something that's reasonably similar is very good value. So check it out. There is a trial. There is a free version. The free version will give you the some good opportunities to have a look at what you can do to improve your site. Now you can either do it or send it off to your web developer to make the changes and updates. So that site there was called DIIB.com, DIIB.com. Now these links we will pop into chat, and that one is there already. So, and chat is down the bottom of the screen. You will see a little chat icon or a speech bubble. If you click on that, that will open up your chat screen. Feel free to say hi to everyone, drop in your details. But we'll put all of the links in there, and you'll see when you've got that open, there are 3 little dots on the bottom right-hand side. If you click those 3 dots, that means that'll give you the option to save it to your computer. So once you've saved it, then you can go back later today or tomorrow and go and click through all of those links and go and have a look at it. So it means you're not worrying about having to write it down incorrectly. All right, so that's our first one. Next one is brands and logos. Now, all the graphic designers and branding people in here are going to hate me for showing you the site here. But, if you're a startup business and really just getting going, sometimes spending a good chunk of money on logos is maybe not the best use of your budget. And so here's a quick place to really create a logo that may work for your business. Now, just remember that you may have if you run a membership site or membership program or a course, then you may have a logo for that, which is different to your main business. So it's a good place to really start with your logo. So it's called mybrandnewlogo.com. So all you do is you put in your business name and click start, and then it will give you some options. So you can have your slogan in there as well too. So let's put something in there. So business owners smashing it online. All right. And industry, let's call it online marketing. Oh, it's even got that there. And so you'll answer a few questions there. You can pick your color or say, surprise me. So our colors are sort of orange here. And then click the create my logos button. And then what it will do is we'll come through with a whole lot of options there for you to choose from. So, so it's just generating these at the moment. Once you've seen some, you can then I think you can, what have we got? You can adjust it as well too. So if you find one that you like, you can adjust the fonts, the colors, the layout, and if you click one of those, it will just start to generate another version with a different font, different colors, that sort of thing. So there you go. You've got a whole lot there that it will come through and generate. And I think the MBN is just going sort of fairly slow here. So there we go. So so that one's a quick way to get some sort of logos. If you click adjust, then you can make some adjustments to it too. So this is a great app for you to be able to spend all day tomorrow going down this rabbit hole if you had nothing to do, or distract yourself if you've got some things there that you should be doing that you don't really want to do. So that is mybrandnewlogo.com. All right, next one is QR codes are all the rage. How many people have gone to cafes these days and scan the phone and fill out your QR code, and even going to events and there are QR codes all over the place. Best place to have QR codes these days is if you are going to networking functions, or to like I am on Thursday going to a business expo, then QR codes are great to have on your pull-up banners, on your material that you've got there. And you can use it to send people to your website or to subscribe to something, to enter a draw, all sorts of uses. Now, the great thing about where we are at the moment in terms of pandemic, people are very familiar with QR codes, and you even start to see it on boxes and packaging that comes in by courier, and for things like inside packages, you'll see sometimes there are sets of instructions now. I saw this recently, that is a QR code. You click on the QR code, opens up a website with the video and instructions. So it's got a whole lot of uses there. So the way you run it is that you can you put in your URL. So let's put in a URL here. So I'll put in smashgo.co, and you can even do things like set your colors. So, you know, if you've got a particular branding color, you can have your own color scheme in there as well. And if you've got a logo, you can upload a logo as well. Or, you know, if it happens to be a social media page, you can put your Facebook logo there, and you can have all sorts of funky designs for your QR code as well too. So you don't need the standard block shape. You may choose something else. So once you've made your selections there, you would then click that green create QR code. There we go. So it's in orange. It's got the Facebook logo in the middle. It's got a sort of funky edges around it as well too. And then you can adjust the size of it and then simply click download. And if you download it as a PNG or EPS, which you can use for print material, or SVG, which is an infinitely scalable vector graphic, then you can shoot that off to your printer or your designer to add to your material. So this site is called qrcode-monkey.com. It's free, and you've got a whole lot of uses. And you see it along the top, there's a menu as well. So you even have QR codes that you can use on mobile for your phone number, V cards, SMS, Facebook, Twitter. So there's all sorts of things that you can use it for. So so check it out, use it, think about how you can use it, and come to qrcode-monkey.com, and you can generate to your heart's content as many QR codes as you like. All right, next one is, this one's really cool. I like this one. It's called Snipley. So snipley.com. And what it does is it means that you can put your lead generation form on someone else's website. So that's pretty cool, isn't it? So let me show you how it works. I'll sign into it. And this is the panel. It's in here, and I've already got some links. So all you do to create a link, you would post, we've got, you would grab the URL of the website that you want to put the link to in here. So let's say we've got, I've got a URL here. So let's say we wanted to take that one there, and we could simply just paste it in there and click the quick snip button. And that will give you a little code like this one here. It says, you probably can't read it on the screen, but it says Snipley -T2W2B8. Now, if we copy that and then go to a browser and paste that link into the browser. So that's the link that you will use to give people. So on social media, on your website, or your marketing material, your emails, you give them that link. And if you have a look down on the bottom left-hand side, you will see, let's see if I can enlarge this. I can't, no, it won't enlarge. Oh, hang on, let's try this again. All right, it's not working. All right, so you'll see my photo there. So, and there's a thing that says get more tips and ideas like this. So it's actually just taken that image from my website. And this click button, what it'll do is that you can have that click through to an opt-in form. You can have it click through to something you want to give away for free. In this case here, I've just got it clicking through to one of my websites, and so, you know, people can come through and have a look at the website. So you can put this on most websites. Some websites will block it, but you can put it on most websites. So good places to put it on. Maybe there's a good video on YouTube that you would like to show people. You can use it on YouTube by having your little box down here, which will gather more leads and inquiries for you. So great little app. It's called Snipley, snip.ly. All right. And the last one I thought I'd show you is, well, it isn't an app at all, but really for those that, and because it's becoming more prominent now, you've probably heard a lot about cryptocurrencies and Bitcoins and all that sort of thing there. So Swiftx is an Australian-based exchange for cryptocurrencies. My kids got me into this, and I'd been avoiding sort of cryptocurrency because there was so much spam about it coming through on emails. I said, no, Dad, you've got to get into it. It's, you know, it's really good. And it's actually quite a lot of fun. So inside the platform here, it has got a whole lot of, you know, so cryptocurrencies, hundreds of cryptocurrencies. Don't ask me what they all are. My kids just told me which ones to put some money in, and I did. And so can come in every day and track it and have a look at it. So, and it's actually really good when you're making money on it as well too. So I think we're up about 50% in this, and I can't help but come in every day and just sort of check the balances here. So there you go, and they've got some good things, a bit like a managed fund as well too. You can click select a bundle of coins, which is what I've done here, and just let it run. So so you can see that you know, we've got a bundle here of, I don't know, probably sort of 10 or so different coins, and then you can track what's happening with it. So just to give you an example, what's one? Ethereum. Some of you have probably heard of Ethereum, which is a big crypto exchange, a bit like Bitcoin or a Bitcoin alternative, I guess. And you can buy and sell in here, and you can have a look at the charts to see what's happening. It's really interesting to see what's happening if you're into this sort of stuff. So we're running a bit slow. So you can. So here's the interesting thing too, is that have a look at the graph here of what's happening with the crypto. Like at the moment, over the pandemic, it has been growing at a rapid rate of knots. So it goes up and down. But what has been happening is that with the pandemic and people being at home, people have been looking at different ways of paying for things, and crypto has just been one of those ways. So you can see that this is over each of these bars represents a week, and so this is a number of different months, and you can see the growth over this year. So this is this year in the crypto space. So I think it's already got to the point that it's not something that we can ignore now. It's something that's worth having a look at, because there are a lot of places now accepting cryptocurrencies, particularly online, and a lot of economies that are accepting it as well too. So so really not ready to talk to you about crypto at all, but just to say that there is a site out there, an Australian site, which is a reputable site called swiftx.com.au. And if you're wanting to explore what the crypto world is, then this is a great place to do it. All right, that is a roundup of our tools, cool online tools for this week. So any standouts there for people? Anything?
I've got some questions, Nick.
Yes, Karen.
Okay. Hi, Nick. Sorry, I had my camera off because I was eating and drinking wine.
That's right. That's what happens at this time of night.
So with this last one that you just brought up, does that actually trade different currencies when you buy them, and that's how they go up in value?
Yes,
Or-
so you can put in either US dollars or Australian dollars,
Yeah.
and then you can then go and buy the various different currencies. So you're trading against the currencies, and against
Directly trading, Nick. You're not just waiting for them to go up in value like I'm doing with Bitcoin. I'm just sitting on it and just watching it go up and down.
Oh, I've been trading. So as they've been going up, I've been selling out and then waiting for them to drop and buying in. So yeah, so it's I'm probably not the person to ask about that because I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just selling when it's high and buying when it's low. So.
No, that's the best way to do it, but it's manual. Interesting to know that Bitcoin's just gone down by about 30 grand, 80 to 56, 20 grand New Zealand. And it's because our dear friend Elon Musk apparently announced that he wasn't going to take Bitcoin anymore for his cars.
Yes. So it's very volatile and things like that. They're really affected as well too.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't say this might be your primary investment strategy.
No.
I would say it's a place to explore and have a look if you're interested in having a look at the crypto world.
Yeah, it's a game. It's really a game in life. Yeah. So the other question I have is you talked about the QR code monkey, and you said that you can choose everything you want and then choose the type of download. And I just wanted to ask you, what did you say was the best sort of download for the printer to put on, like the banner or the
off an EPS or SVG.
EPS or SPG? Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Hi, Nick. I've just got one little question on this SWYTTX thing.
Yep.
Right. It's got your name at the end of it. What does that mean?
Where is that?
It's on the link.
SWYFTX.com /AU reference.
That's probably because I copied it out of the of my account. So that's probably a link there that says that if you click on it, it came from me. Like it won't log you into my account, but it'll say I was the person that introduced you to this.
Right.
So yeah, look. Oh, well, that's interesting. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's probably a referral link, I would say.
Yeah. Okay.
But it will work without that anything after the question mark. It'll work. So really just swiftx.com.